Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the Chocolate Squad. Today's topic is going to be about something that I've spoken about in previous videos. In my video about ditching the wigs, I may have spoken about internalized texturism and how you can overcome it, but I've probably touched on it briefly because I said I was going to do a full video on it. So for this video, I made a few points and jotted down a couple of ideas. So this may be a longer one, I'm not too sure yet. But either way, I just want to preface by saying I understand where the people who have internalized texturism and inferiority complexes, I understand where they come from, because I do believe that the society we live in has conditioned us to despise our hair. And this is especially prominent on social media, and obviously a lot of people use social media, so they see these and they echo these sentiments, which is essentially created this massive echo chamber across the diaspora, which constantly tries to make us feel inferior due to what naturally grows out of our scalps. We do this by creating a hierarchy which places type 4 at the bottom, and for a lot of us, that is us. We place ourselves at the bottom of this whole societal hierarchy. Because of this, a big part of the Black female collective has developed an inferiority complex about our hair. This may all sound quite bad, but don't worry, because one positive thing about this is the fact that inferiority complexes are not permanent. What we need to do as a collective is to restructure our minds and our thought processes and challenge any negative thoughts that we may have about our hair. On the topic of negative thoughts, you know how negative self-talk can make you feel bad about yourself? Positive self-talk can do the opposite, make you feel good about yourself. If someone with type 4 hair said, "My hair is ugly," even if they didn't believe it in that moment and they were kind of on the fence about how they felt about their hair, over time, as they keep saying that, they're going to keep feeling that their hair is ugly and it's going to get worse. This could develop into its own inferiority complex. You believe that because you have type 4 hair, that you are ugly. Whereas if this person instead decided to, if they were on the fence about how they felt about their hair, and they decided to say stuff like, "My hair is so beautiful," or "I love my hair," or "My hair is not a chore, it's just my responsibility," or something like that, if they said something positive, they will end up feeling more positive about their hair, because whether we like it or not, these negative sentiments or even these passing thoughts that we say about ourselves can subconsciously ingrain itself into how we truly view ourselves. So you'd probably rather that be something positive than something negative. And this is where affirmations come in. Phrases like, "My hair is beautiful," or "I love my hair," can really transform how you truly feel about your hair, even if you don't mean it. You have to fake it till you make it. With this kind of thing, that's all you can do. If you have negative thoughts about your hair, it will manifest into how you treat your hair. For example, someone who has negative thoughts of their hair, you'll probably see them with thinning edges, or the ends of their hair are all straggly daggly due to the fact that they're probably running combs through their hair, or angrily because they're just trying to get over with. They're trying to get taking care of their hair over with. They're trying to do it quickly so they don't have to deal with it anymore. Whereas when you have someone who likes their hair or loves their hair even, they will tend to have maybe fuller edges, maybe the ends of their hair is more taken care of, and their hair tends to be longer because they treat their hair better. That positive self-talk can manifest into us treating ourselves and our hair better, which is what we need. Truly, we need more of this, because do you guys remember the lip gloss lady on TikTok who went viral for saying that she would only attract white men with her short hair? There was something in the video that she said specifically that really caught my attention. She said some people's hair isn't meant to be long. That's not true. Black women can grow their hair long. Our hair is not stuck to be at a certain length, whether it's chin length or ear length or shoulder length. Our hair can grow long. I'm a living testament for that. And I know I don't show my face or my hair or anything on here, but back when I was younger, my hair used to be so short, and that's because I used to run combs through my hair, get it overdone quickly. I used to go to salons, and the people in those salons don't truly care for your hair. They just see it as a job they want to get over with, so they run combs through your hair, they run hair dryers through your hair, they damage your hair. And my hair was short, really short. It wasn't until when I started taking my hair into my own hands and giving it the TLC that it deserves, where it really started flourishing, and now my hair is mid-back length. I'm on a journey to tailbone length. I'll tell you guys if I ever reach it, but I have faith. Real quick, I want to kind of apologize for how hoarse my voice sounds. It probably sounds like this in all of my videos. That's because I have a tendency to film my videos at night, where my voice, I don't know, in the morning and in the night, my voice is always so weird and it's all low and it's all scratchy. So that's probably what you're hearing. Anyway, let's get back into it. I know this quote is said so much that it may seem like some sort of cliche, but comparison truly is the thief of joy. Too many times have I heard black women talking about how difficult their hair is and comparing it to people with looser hair types. For example, they say people with type 3 hair have it easier, or white women just have to brush their hair, then they're done. Babe, why are you comparing yourself to people who don't have the same hair type as you? Because at that point, you may not even realize it, but you're doing this to yourself. You're putting yourself at the bottom of the difficulty hierarchy. You're acting like people who have straight hair don't have their own issues. People who have type 3, type 2 don't have their own issues. It's like you're acting like you're the only person who has issues when it comes to their hair. I was actually thinking about this last night after I saw some TikTok with this girl who was talking about how, oh, I wish I had white girl hair because they don't have to do much to it. I'm sure when a person with straight hair washes their hair, I'm sure they don't just run out of the house, wet hair flapping against their ears. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of process after that. We have processes too. All you should be comparing is the fact that our processes are different. You shouldn't rank them by difficulty, just accept that they're different and leave it as that. Move on. Because by comparing yourself to others and putting yourself at the bottom, you're just creating those subconscious feelings within yourself that you are at the bottom and it's because of your hair. And even within the bracket of type 4 hair, you need not compare yourself to other people. I've heard so many people talk about how their hair is thin and that they don't like it because it's thin. And real quick, thin is a blanket term for sparse and fine hair. I'm just going to quickly break them down. Sparse hair is when you don't have, or you have less than average amount of hair strands actually on your head. So, for example, say the average person has 100,000 hairs on your head. Maybe you have 80,000. And dense hair is if, the average is 100,000 and you have 120,000. You have more than average. That's what sparse and dense is. And fine is in fine hair refers to the hair strands itself. So if you look at an individual strand, if it's on the thinner side, like the strand itself is thin, it's fine. If it's on the thicker side, then it's coarse. I see too many times people refer to type 4 hair as coarse hair when that's not true. Well, it can be coarse, but it also can be fine. It can also be medium, which is in between. But yeah, we know the benefits thick hair has. Your hair is more voluminous. But if you have thinner hair, you have to focus on the positives. As I said in a previous video, I can't remember exactly what I titled it. It was to do with, I think it was like acknowledge your privileges, not theirs. Your privilege of having thin hair or fine hair or sparse hair is that it takes less time to wash your hair, to style your hair. You'll probably be in and out of the bathroom quicker. And of course, thick hair people have their benefits and they should know their benefits. That's the thing. You should focus on your hair, and instead of comparing yourself to other people, just focus on your own journey. It would probably benefit you to see your hair as a self-love ritual, as a way to bond and learn your hair, rather than a chore, which is what moves me onto my next part. You should be giving your hair TLC, and that includes not doing your hair when you're angry or frustrated, because you could end up taking out that anger on your hair and you'll be a bit less patient with your hair. And you should also not do it when you're sad, because you could associate that sadness with doing your hair. Personally, the times that I do my hair is when I'm in a good mood, maybe I'm playing some good music, maybe I've just eaten some good food, or whatever else puts me in a good mood. And I also do it when I have a lot of time, because that's very important. I need to not feel rushed. That way I could take my time, be more patient. Maybe the style or whatever I'm trying to achieve with my hair will come up better, because obviously I have more time now. I can be slower, I can be more meticulous with how I do it. There are so many positives of doing your hair when you're in a good mood. You need to view your hair routine as a chance to bond with your hair and love it rather than just getting it done. I've been doing this, and this is why I can't understand those people who say that they're not attached to their hair whatsoever. They'll talk about, oh, I'm just going to spontaneously get a buzz cut because I'm not attached to my hair at all. I'm good on you, sis, because that's not me. If somebody cuts my hair, if I cut my hair by accident, girl, I'ma cry. Because I put all my love and all my affection into my hair, and my hair is in a good place right now. So I'm not gonna cut it to, extreme. Of course I'll do trims, but I wouldn't go for a huge cut. Not right now. I'm too attached to my hair. The term exposure therapy, you may have heard it in regards to allergies or phobias, but this can also be applied to hair as well. First of all, if you've got one, throw away that wig, babe. Ditch it. Throw it in the bin. Okay, maybe not in the bin. Maybe donate it or something, or sell it. Get some money off of it or something. But yeah, ditch the wig. Don't be wearing that wig. It's summer. It's hot. There is no reason to be keeping your hair hostage underneath a wig. Maybe if you wear corner is fine, because obviously your scalp can still breathe, but not under a wig, girl. You need to expose your hair as much as you can to yourself so you can get used to it. Personally, if I wore wigs, I would quit cold turkey and just throw myself straight into the deep end. Maybe that will be counterproductive. Maybe at first you have negative thoughts about your hair, but all you got to do is try at least to incorporate some positive thoughts and try and eradicate those negative thoughts in order to retrain how you feel about your hair. You have to realize that it may seem hard, but it's an uphill battle. It may feel like a battle, but it's uphill. Sometimes people's hills can be steeper than others, but you can still overcome it. It's just going to take a bit more energy. Best believe that when you finally conquer that hill or overcome your feelings of inferiority and internalized texturism, you will feel much more satisfied than any of those wigs can make you. Once you look in the mirror and stare at your big, beautiful mane of health and vitality, you will feel so proud of yourself because that's you. That's all you right there. That's not you part-time when you glue it down. That's you full-time. And you are the one who spent all your time and energy into cultivating that big, beautiful mane. By exposing yourself to your hair and doing your hair more often, you will learn what your hair likes and dislikes and how to achieve whatever style you want. You'll be able to do it real quick and real easy. Personally, when I was in the beginning of my natural hair journey, and even still now, I followed a lot of natural hair influencers, whether it's on YouTube or on Instagram, and I've got some for hair types ranging from a 4A to a 4C. I'll start in alphabetical order. So this lady has 4A 3C hair. Her name is Only One Jess, and she's on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm pretty sure she'll be on TikTok and all those Twitter, but I've mainly seen her on YouTube and Instagram. And for 4A hair, you have the OG Natural85, and she's on YouTube, I'm pretty sure Instagram, TikTok, all of those things. She is a veteran in the natural hair game. She has a hair care line. I'm pretty sure it's called Melanin Hair Care, but I'll double check that. Okay, so here are some that are 4A/4B. On Instagram, I've seen this account called Abstract. It is a British lady who has 4A/4B hair, and I'll put her Instagram on the screen. I'll put all of their names on the screen just so you can see the accounts. There's also Brittany Rose, which I believe is also a 4A/4B. She has a natural hair care line as well called A Natural Rose. She's an American YouTuber and she does Instagram as well. She's a business owner. So you can feel free to check out any of these people. If I can, I'll leave their YouTube/Instagrams in the bio so you can easily access it. So as for 4B, there's this lady named Izzy on YouTube and also Instagram. She used to go by the name African Beauty, but she goes by her full name now. I'm guessing it's a rebrand. Maybe she's doing more things than just natural hair, which I love that for her. She is a Nigerian American YouTuber whose details I will put down below. Another 4B girly is Temi Adesina. I saw her on Instagram and she's a Nigerian lady. So as for 4B, 4C, which is what my hair type is, there is a lady on Instagram, I'm not sure if she's on YouTube, called Educated Natural Queen. Her name is Kyla. There's also Indigenous Strands. I'm not sure if her hair is 4B, 4C or straight 4C. I saw her on Instagram and I'm pretty sure she owns a herbal hair care line. And as for 4C hair, there is a lady who I watch on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. Her name is Beautisal. I think that's how you pronounce it. And she has 4C hair. She's this funny Nigerian lady. I just watch her shorts so much. I binge watch her shorts. And last but not least is a lady by the name of Yasudani. I watch her on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. She is a 4C lady and she's a South Sudanese American, to my knowledge. Okay, so that's all of them on my list. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or maybe there's something I didn't really go into depth with, make sure you leave it down below. I'll try and reply if I see it. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe and click the bell notification if you'd like to be notified on future uploads. Thank you. Bye.